All right, everybody, welcome back. I am Norm. This is Norm Can't Shoot, and we are playing more Rising Star 2 back with our old buddies, our old pals from DS9, Tarek Noor, the greatest rock band in the quadrant. Gamma quadrant, Delta quadrant, listen, I can't say. This quadrant, 100%, Tarek Noor. Now, we have a long haul ahead of us waiting to release the third album. So in the interim, we have to focus on getting our popularity up by just grinding it out and doing some shows and increasing slowly that way. We also need to get more songs and just keep getting them out there and road testing them, hoping to find that elusive hit. The next If Wishes Were Horses. We want to find that next hit before the next album drops so that we can really, boom, we can really nail it with this next album. I have high hopes for the next album, which are probably going to be dashed like the last two albums. But listen, you got to believe. You got to believe. That's the spirit of Star Trek, believing that things can be better in the future if we all work together. And so that's what we're going to do. So I'm glad that working together, you have joined me here by watching me and all this nonsense that I do. So thanks, guys. Anyhow, let's get to it. Let's get the old headphones on. Excuse me. Okay. All right. There we go. Much better. We're all cleared up. That's the Tarzan method of clearing things up down there. Anyhow, happy Easter, by the way, everybody. I don't know if you guys do Easter, but if you do Easter, happy Easter. If you don't do Easter, I'm sorry about all the Easter stuff. But, I don't have to be sorry about it. I don't have to be sorry about it. Listen, I don't care what culture or religion or belief system or geographic region that you are from. Cheap chocolate is a universal positive, right? It's a universally accepted, objectively wonderful thing. And listen, that's what Easter's all about. That's what Easter's all about. Cavities. Okay, anyhow. Let's take a look at the old bandaroo here, see what's going on. We just wrapped up our whirlwind tour of Germany. It went actually pretty well. I was happy with how things went. It didn't really increase our popularity any, but hey, that's all right. Didn't decrease our popularity. It was a net neutral. That's fine. We made a bunch of money. We got to see a bunch of cool places. Had a little bratwurst, a little beer, so it's all good. Okay, popularity again. Locally in England, we are doing well. Although, okay, good. I thought for a second, I saw all these Englands and then I saw the German ones. So the German ones are actually, we're more popular in Germany than we are in Wales. So, listen, it hopefully we can kind of keep that going. Germany might be a place that we look at moving to when we decide to eventually move on from Leicester, but we're gonna wait till after the next album for that to make those kinds of decisions. So we don't have to worry about it right now. But anyway, the popularity is doing good, so we need to keep grinding it out to get this increasing. All right. And let's see, the song list is coming along nicely. We've got we got 100 plus songs. We've got a good mix. Our play skills are getting up on most of these, so we don't have to worry about it. The biggest problem that we're having right now is finding a hit. All of these songs are good songs. They're performing well. Popularity's inching up on all of them, no problem. But no hits except for this bad boy right here, If Wishes Were Horses. Still killing it, still popular. But I listen, I am not going to go down in this playthrough as a one-hit wonder. All right? I don't want to have, like the band members when they're like in their late 50s being dragged onto some reality show. You know what I mean? Like The Masked Singer for like a special, oh, hey, remember this hit from this band? They're still alive. No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. We are going to be legitimate superstars. All right? That is the goal. Okay. I'm done ranting. I'm done ranting. The first thing we need to do is get the manager doing stuff, because we had taken a little bit of a break. He is booking gigs. That's good. Because after our tour here, we've got nothing lined up. But knowing our good friend Hugo, he is going to have us solidly booked. I mean, he's doing so well, I don't want to fire him, but there is a part of me that wonders if, you know, if him with a reputation of 1 is being able to get us all these really good gigs, what if we had somebody who had a reputation of 20? Would we be getting even better gigs? So that's something we're going to have to work out, I guess. It kills me to fire Hugo. It kills me. I mean, I know at some point we're going to have to. We have to get somebody with a better reputation to take it to the next level. But I'm just not 100% sure it's going to be better with somebody with a higher reputation. I mean, you would think objectively it would, right? But on a practical level, I don't know. Anyway, we'll decide that later in the stream. We'll decide that later in the stream. We'll see what kind of jobs Hugo does. I mean, again, Hugo is always overperforming, so it's a good position to be in, I think. We've got a gig tomorrow though, so let's just actually, you know what? Can I repair anything? Oh yeah, wow, yeah. I definitely need to do some repairing actually. There we go. Okay, that's in rough shape. I'm gonna need to keep an eye on that one. Okay, in terms of practicing, let's start practicing second skin. Let's get that up, and then we'll just kind of top up some of these other ones just so we've got some options for us. Here we go. Okay, Hugo, you're fighting for your life, brother. Come on, what do we got? What do we got? 40. See. Why do I doubt you, Hugo? I feel so guilty for even considering firing you. Look at these great gigs. Look at this. Right? Listen, if you keep booking me 40,000 gigs for 40,000, I'm gonna keep you around. Keep you around for a little bit longer. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean that Hugo is going to be saved forever. At some point, we do know that we are going to have to move on to a better manager. It's the way it goes. You know what I mean? What I would like to see mechanics in the game, though, is I would like to see manager stats adjust as well, right? In the sense that, you know, Hugo's been booking us a whole bunch of really good gigs and the band's doing better and all the rest of that stuff. So how come Hugo's reputation is still at 1? It's going to be at 1 forever. We did a whole tour of Germany. We did all the rest of this stuff. You know, we've released 2 albums and his reputation is still 1. How come his reputation can't increase or decrease depending on how well the band's doing? Right? That would be an interesting mechanic. Because again, it would be nice to kind of... I'd prefer to kind of view the manager almost as like another band member, right? From a role play perspective. Do you know what I mean? Like, we love Hugo. Hugo's in there, right? You look at, you know, Elvis and the Colonel. You look at, you know, all these kind of famous. There are some famous managers. You know what I mean? And I feel like they should have an opportunity. Like, I should be able to take a low-level band with a low-level manager and everybody do well. Do you know what I mean? So I can keep that manager throughout and build him up. And again, sometimes you'll get a manager and the manager starts to do poorly and then it decreases. Then you got to get a new manager because he's not as good. But basically, this game here almost incentivizes you to just race to the best manager you can get. You know what I mean? He's going to have the best reputation. He's going to get you the best gigs. There's no real... He's not going to get any worse. You know what I mean? Like, the worst that happens is if you miss some gigs and things like that. Like, he might quit on you or something. But in terms of an actual progression of the manager, right? Maybe the manager has some managerial stats. I don't know. Anyway. That's neither here nor there. Let's just throw that on the pile of suggestions. All right. So yeah, anyway, I hope everyone's having a good Easter. I'm obviously still on lockdown, and so I'm not going to be spending it with family. I'd like to have the kids over. I'd like to go see my mom and my sisters and my brother and stuff, but it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen this year, so we'll have to do it next year. It's not a big deal. I'm not, you know, Christmas hit a little bit hard because that's a little more of a bigger deal, but Easter, whatever. I mean, it was just an excuse for all of us to get together and have ham and chocolate, you know what I mean? So if I miss Easter, it's not the end of the world, but it still would be nice to see everybody. My mom finally got vaccinated, thankfully. Things are rolling out kind of slow here on the vaccination front here in Canada, unfortunately. But my mom got vaccinated, and that's the one that we were most worried about, obviously. And we'll get there. We'll get there. I'm not worried. Next Easter, theoretically, should be fine. All right, I just went with our last set list from last time. I recall that it wasn't too bad, so it's looking like it's doing all right. I'll take it, no problem. Yeah, everything was fine.
I could feel the magic in the air tonight. You're with Shady
All
O'Brady,
right, back to Lester.
listening to the sounds of the night on Stranded Radio.
Oh no, Van had major mechanical trouble. That's the last thing I need. But hey, at least he got lots of money now. I've got like $500,000, so really. Okay. Oh, listen, I will tell you. Hang on, I gotta go to main cam for this. You're gonna be proud of me, ladies and gentlemen. I actually remembered. Well, okay, you're gonna be semi-proud of me. I actually remembered to download Deep Space Nine photos, a whole bunch of them. So we have lots to play with when it comes time. Shout out to Shark, who actually reminded me on Twitch by suggesting a photo. So thank you, and I did do that. So you're thinking, oh great, Norm, you're finally learning. You're growing as a streamer. Do you know what I mean? As a community, we're pulling together to compensate for my incredible lack of memory and stupidity. But just before you get too happy about it, I will point out that I did forget to actually upload them into the game. So if we get to a point where we're going to be doing a banner or we're going to be doing any kind of art stuff, I may need to come off. I may need to come off the game for a little bit while I'm digging around in my file directories to find them. So it's progress. It's positive progress for me. Okay, so I mean, like, if there's any neurologists that are watching, like, medically, that's a positive step in the right direction in terms of my treatment. But not 100%. But still, the point is, when we go to do some posters and when we go to do some CD covers, we're going to have lots more options. I downloaded a whole bunch of things from, like, just super cool shots to, like, really weird shots to whatever. It's going to be good. Okay, anyway. Back to the game. Back to the game. All right. Let's hit that repair. Let's see if we can't repair this. Oh, come on, Kira. I can't risk it. I can't risk it. I don't want to have that go down to 0. I guess I'd have to get it repaired and furbished anyway if I have to, so I might as well give it one last shot. Ooh, that worked out well. Okay. I'm probably gonna buy all new stuff. All this stuff is all kind of in low condition. We've been running through them for a lot. We've got tons of cash. Maybe I should do that now. Who wants to go on a spending spree? Who wants to go on a spending spree? Raise your hand if you want to go on a spending spree. All right, spending spree it is. I mean, let's go take a look. We may not find anything better, but let's go take a look. Where's Marty's? Marty's is up here. Yeah, the van's feeling a little wonky too, so. Marty's Deluxe. Let's see, what do you got? What do you got for us, Marty? Let's see if there's anything good here. I mean, this mic is pretty good, but I'd like to get a better version of it. This one's only got 50 condition just because it's been used so often. I can refurbish, I guess, but even still, that's you know, I'm rich. Look at all this money. Okay, so this is 783. Okay, so let's sort by let's sort by playing bonus. That's going to be up here. So this is the same as ours, I believe, right? It's the same one? Yeah, this is the same one, but it's at a 97 condition. This one's at 100 condition. So I could just upgrade. I could just pay $800 and just get a brand new version of the one that I got. So that's a possibility. Okay, I'm willing to take a drop on playing if I can find one that is... Oh, not one. I'm not going to drop that much in playing. Okay, so let's get a brand new version of the mic I had. All right, and I'm gonna get confused between this one and this one, so I'm just gonna sell this one. Yeah, I was gonna keep it for repairs, but I'm gonna mix these two up all the time, and I'm gonna screw something up. So let's just sell this one, right? Who needs it? Now, the stage presence isn't great for that one, so maybe we can get one with a better stage presence, like this one with a 9 stage presence. That is much better. Yeah, there we go. So we'll use that one in gigs, and we'll use that one for just whatevs. All right, let's look at some effects pedals and whatnot here. We got there's a good one. We'll get the brand new one here. 543, sure, we'll get that. I can get more, but I'm not going to go too crazy right now. We're going a spending spree, but let's not lose our minds. Okay. 677 is good. It's very good. Can we beat... That's a 119. That's a great one for... And again, it matches the color, which is super important for me. That's good for the writing, the music, and the stage presence. I mean, you're not going to get any better than that. So if I buy that one, that's got a 9 stage presence, 9 writing music, and then this one I could just use for playing. Let me just see if there's a better one for playing, because then if I can get maybe I can get another really good one for playing. That's only a slight increase. So I could get a brand new version of the one I have. And that's actually got more playing, am I wrong? Yeah, and that's actually got better playing. So we'll get that one. We'll sell that one. And now we've got a 7 playing and 9 music and 9 stage presence. Can't go wrong there. That's good for her amp. No problems there. Let's maybe get her... what do we got here for playing bonus? Playing and stage presence. That's the 2 things I like most. It's the harmonizer. This one has some music. What about music writing? Maybe we can find a different effects pedal for music writing. That's good. +7 writing music. Why not? Why not? Why not? Let's treat ourselves. It's Easter. It's Easter. Why not celebrate whatever? What is Easter? The death and rebirth of Christ? I can't remember. Why not celebrate that with buying too much fake music equipment in a game? It's traditional. Traditional. Okay, so this one has really good stage presence and writing music. So let's look at stage presence bonus. That one has a better stage presence and a good playing as well. This is 889. Hello. I think that's going to be a one-stop shop right there. It's not matching colors, which I mean, I prefer that one from a color perspective, but I mean, I can't beat those bonuses. I can't beat those bonuses, man. I can't. This one's got a little bit of a bonus on writing music, so we can keep this one. We can practice on this one. If this one dies, it's not a big deal. This one's perfectly acceptable. We are gonna need more cymbals and drum heads soon, so I might as well take a look at them and see what we've got. Let's just go this way. 5, 6 for playing and writing music. That just seems like an awful lot for cymbals. Yeah, I just don't want to spend that much on cymbals, if I'm being honest. I'm being a little cheap. I mean, this one here gives us a little bit of bonus to everything, and it's like a third the price. So we'll get that one instead. Drum heads, what do we got? +2 playing, +2 stage presence. Okay, we'll get one of those, and we'll get one of those. And sticks. Get a bunch of those. Okay, excellent. Keiko, her base is 536. We must be able to improve on that. We got to be able to improve on that. Come on, that's not amazing. Let's take a look at her stage presence. Currently, her stage presence is it's 536, so 6. Wow, there's no improvements for stage presence on this. That's ridiculous. Okay, what about playing? I don't know why the bass guitars stink compared to the regular guitars. Like, this is awful. There's nothing. I'm not finding anything here that's going to be any better. What about writing music? Can I at least get her a better one for writing music? Okay, well, this is +6. It's not great. I'm gonna have to just. I'm gonna skip it. I'm not gonna bother. There's nothing good there. I want to wait for something particularly good. All right, her amp is fine. Let's get her a pedal though. I don't think I got an effects pedal for Jadzia. I'll have to take a look. I can't remember. Okay. Ooh, that's pricey. But you know what? If it gets her stage presence up, it's all good. What about playing? Let's get her playing bonus up. That's a +6 playing, a +2 writing. Yeah, we'll get that. Why not? Live a little. And some strings. There we go. Get a bunch of those. Did I get Jadzia a pedal? I didn't get her an effects pedal. Let's try and find a fun effects pedal for her. There's playing and writing music. Oh, there you go. Get that one. That's a good one. Okay. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to repair everything. I'll spend $5 grand. Like, I mean, look, that barely made a dent, and everybody has got much better equipment. 100% worth it. 100% worth it. All right. Now we got to get some practicing done here. Okay, Hugo continuing to work for me here. We got a 4,000. That's all right. That's okay. A 4,000 I'm happy with. All right. Off to London, England. That's a little Easter egg for you Austin Powers fans out there. The grizzly bird. I like that. Whoa, 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 whoa. I legitimately don't even know what happened there. Oh, that was a close one. That was a nail biter. That was a nail biter. I think it's because I I think what's happened, you can't see it, but I'm kind of holding my fingers over the, over the WASD. And if I just kind of like shift in my chair, or if I'm just not paying attention and I'm not being whatever, the old mechanical keyboard kicks in and I suddenly start veering off to one side. But listen, we averted disaster. That's the important thing. Okay, let's just keep playing this one here. 2,000 crowd, that's all right. There we go. Big push from Wishes for Horses. This will get us up maybe not 80, but 75-ish. Yep, 75. Very good. Excellent, 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 excellent. Yep.
It's Shady O'Grady.
All good
Doing night
news.
shift on Stranded Radio. The phones are busy tonight.
Okay, let's
Here's
go
one by request.
back to Leicester. Hugo still hustling, getting me some gigs. I got nothing for tonight. You know what? Let's go out. We haven't done this in a while. Let's go see a band. Right? Let's go see a band. What's going on tonight? Four-View, Skirts After Computer, The Spontaneous Princes, Disband Beneath Crackhead. Oof. Boring Force, hello. Off to Guy's Pub we go to see Boring Force. That was an easy one. That was a no-brainer. No-brainer at all. I mean, it's going to be a very small venue, but that's fine. Let's take a look and see what the people are saying. What's going on, everybody? I'm just going to butt in on your conversations. Destitution, love. What about you people in the corner here? What are we talking about? Education. It's all the same nonsense. All the same nonsense.
There's a great band going up.
I know, that's why I'm here, dum-dum. Okay, that's all right. Boring Force. Reputation with Boring Force, +1. I want to be best friends with Boring Force.
It's the weird part of the night. You're with
All right.
Shady O'Grady.
Now we're full of inspiration. Full of inspiration. Ready to write the next big hit. All right. What do we got? What do we got? Let's try. I want to work off this 28. Can I? And then I got a 35. This is all positive signs. I could do an education song. Boom. Oh, look at the technical musicianship. Oh, man. Oh, man. All right. This is going to be tricky. This is going to be tricky. No lie. But, I mean, if we can get... Oh, man. Okay, but if we can get that up, that's got to be good. That's got to be good. And it counts the technical musicianship song. So, we know the threshold now. All right, well, listen, that's a killer song. What are we going to make it here? We're going to... Okay, first of all, sort by date written. Last one was Second Skin. Okay. So, if we go by quality... I think we need another medium in here in the hundreds. So, let's make it a medium. And last one was Second Skin. So, if we consult our... little list of DS9 episodes. Say it with me, people. We name our songs by episodes of Deep Space Nine. We are in Season 3, and we're in The Abandoned. Good name for a song. The Abandoned. I've got my microphone set up higher. Hopefully you can hear me better. But the problem is it's kind of directly in front of where my my keyboard is. So when I need to actually type, I got to kind of like duck around it. So if my head half disappears during typing, that's why. But I spelled it right. That's good. That's got to count for something. All right. Can we write another song? There is a 21 here, which is good. And then we have a 20, which is also good. 15, 25, 81. I mean, it's not bad. Can I do better with the 18? Not really. Yeah. All right, let's maybe just save these. Okay, I gotta get rid of, I don't need all these. We can get rid of this one here. Save that. I want to save that 21, but I don't necessarily want to get rid of the 18 just because I haven't got a lot going on here. I can afford to get, I've got 2 of these, 2 educations. Let's get rid of one of this here, and then we're gonna put the 21 back in. Yeah, I like that. Okay, and we probably could have made another song in there, but really, I don't want to make songs that are in the 80s. I mean, at this point, I want to get 90+ songs at this point. Everything else is just window dressing. We don't need to do it. Okay, practice, practice, practice. Most of these were just topping up. Oh, we're going to France. 3,500. No. And 3,000. Okay, so we're going to France. Let's go to France. Is it Lille? Lille? I don't see an accent aigu, so I don't know if that's Lille or Lille. I'm not sure how it's pronounced. Or I'm probably something totally wrong. If I'm visiting a country that you're from or that you're familiar with, and I'm horribly butchering the names, please feel free to... Let's repair this bad boy. Please feel free to leave me a comment or send me a message correcting my spelling or correcting my pronunciation. Okay, where am I going? Oh, right here. Chess in the Disease and During Tale. Terrible names. I mean, like, not even trying. Just terrible names. Okay, we'll start with Armageddon Game. Let's go with the alternate. Let's go with... Let's see. House of Quark. We love House of Quark. Let's get in Jem'Hadar as well. Tribunal. Do we keep cheating and just keep putting in If Wishes Were Horses? I feel like we're just not getting... I guess the popularity of these songs aren't going to go up unless we get them on an album anyway. So putting them out here over and over again isn't necessarily doing anything. So let's just cheat a little bit and we'll do this. Is that going to be enough? Am I going to run out of energy? Do I need another of these in? Or do I replace that with something like The Wire? Let's try this. Let's try this. We're experimenting. We'll see how it goes. I probably could have got away with the medium in there. I probably could have got away with the medium in there for this size crowd. I would have done better with the medium, but that's all right. We got a level up from someone.
It's a nice, cool night. Perfect
Benjamin.
for cruising around with the windows down and the system up.
Let's
Shady
see.
O'Grady here, saying, have a great night.
I still want to keep those writing lyrics up there, right? There's no harm in it. He's doing well on his attitudes right now. We're fortunate, so that's good. All right, next we are off where? Where are we going? To Birmingham. Okay. Head over there. David Thomason's Theater. Soups in the Prophet. Again, a terrible name. Terrible, terrible, terrible name. Terrible. Okay. Let's, you know what, let's see if we can do a new 9 set. Never mind. Let's clear this. Let's try and figure out a 9 set here. Okay, we're gonna start with Armageddon Game. It's got a little bonus here on us, so that's always good. We'll do the alternate, and we'll do, again, Tribunal. Here, I think it makes sense to put the wire in, and then we'll do the search and crossover. Then we can put in Jem'Hadar. Or instead of Jem'Hadar, we could put in Blood Oath. Let's put in Blood Oath. Where'd Blood Oath go? I saw it. Or not Blood Oath. Oh, I thought Blood Oath was the sorry, never mind. I got mixed up. We can put you back in, Jem'Hadar. My apologies. 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3. I need one. Okay. So 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2. Okay, so I need another of these. We'll do the Maquis, and then we'll finish with Wishes with Horses. All right, that looks good. That looks good. We'll try that out. If I went back to my previous list, it's probably almost the exact same. But that's all right. Okay, so I misjudged this one a little bit. The energy didn't deplete as much as I wanted. I got to start with the Wishes with Horses. I keep forgetting that I got that very solid advice from someone in chat, and I'm not taking it. I got to start with my good stuff and work my way backwards. So we'll do next set. We'll do that next time. Okay, we are full of inspiration again already.
On Stranded Radio.
So you know what that means. That means it's time to crank out some more hits, baby. What do we got? What do we got? No, I'm doing the wrong thing. We got 40 new ones. Look at that 37. Hello, nurse. 37, we got a 20. We got a 30 and a 13. Look at that. Another 100. This one's about love. We need I'm wondering if maybe we do a little low energy song. Let's do a little ballad here, maybe. Right? We haven't got any. I mean, we've got a 97 and a 93, so these are actually already pretty good. So I maybe don't need to have a low energy song. You know what? Let's do a high energy song. Let's do a high energy song. All right, what's this going to be called? The next one is, what the heck did we just do? The Abandoned Civil Defense. Doesn't really sound like a high energy song, does it? Is it CE or SE? SE. I don't know if that's a Canadian thing or if there's different forms of defense, but anyway. Or if I'm just misspelling it completely, that's entirely possible as well. This is correct. Okay, Kira Jadzia Benjamin. Okay. Keiko is on the outs. We got to make sure we make a point to get Keiko in here on some of these too. We got to get some Keiko songs in there, so we got to start using some of these. All right, Hugo, a 15,000. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, Hugo. That's a man who knows how to save his job. Is there another song that we can write? There could be. C'est possible. 31. Yeah, that's not going to do the trick at all, is it? Yeah, I don't think we're going to get it there, but we're definitely going to save those. we can get rid of that and replace it with that. What else do we have that's good and high? That 28 we definitely want to keep. We can get rid of that and put the 28 in there. And I'm tempted to get rid of the 18 and put 21 back in. But you know what? I think we're okay. Yeah, the 18's not gonna cut it. We need to have 20 pluses. We need to have 20 plus for everything. Right? Because if you've got 4 things at 20 plus, that's at least 80. Right? So all you need is a little bit above that. If you're dipping down to an 18, you still could. It still could work. But I'd like to ideally kind of keep... If I'm going to be storing it, let's keep the 20 plus. Okay, that's good. We probably could have put together another one there, but not 100 one, so let's just leave it. Repairing. Let's practice some repairing because I only just thought of it. There we go. I'm really only having Kira repairing at this point. Nobody else has high repair. I'm too bothered to get everyone worked up. We'll just have Kira do all the repairing. I mean, we're at the stage now where we have enough money that we could just go to a shop and get everything repaired if we need to. It's not gonna break the bank. When's our next gig? Our next gig... Oh, we got the weekend off here so far. Okay. Let's keep practicing. All right, let's go see a show. Let's go see a show. What's going on tonight? Before the Tongue and the Spontaneous Princes, the Sloppy Readings, the Secret Destruction, and Disband Beneath Crackhead. And I don't know, man. I can't get behind that band. I can't get behind that band. Recombined After the Bite. That's kind of strange. Needle in the Berry. Ouch. That's not good. Angle instead of Princess. A classic. A classic. None of these are really jumping out at me, so let's just go see this one. All right. Once we get some of the new songs practiced and ready to go... where's the pup? Up here. Once we get some of these new songs practiced and ready to go, we might do another tour of a different country on the continent just to kind of road test them. We'll get out, we'll make some money, try and gain the reputation.
Month of Sundays.
Month of Sundays. I'm trying to do the math on a month of Sundays. So I'm assuming she means that 30 Sundays, so 30 weeks? Is that what she's implying? Right? 30 Sundays would be 30 weeks. So that's what? That's like, you know, like 7 months? No. Where's my math? Anyway, you know what I'm talking about. Okay. I'm trying to process. I'm trying to process.
The phones are busy tonight.
Oh, I'm still in Leicester. I'm trying to process southern euphemisms or southern. It's not a euphemism. Sayings. They're hard to translate sometimes. Is the point that I'm trying to make. Okay. Yeah, I mean, these are obviously they've seen their better days. I like that because we only have one former band member in Dr. Julian Bashir, that we can see exactly how much money he's getting each time. So we know that you know, we made about $2,100 off this one here, and Bashir, you know, he got $300. Good for him. Good for him. We're not bitter at all, Dr. Bashir. Not at all. Success is the best revenge, people. Alright, off to Sheffield. Nope. That's not a map, that's a manager. They both start with M. Not the same thing. All right. Outspeak of chance, that doesn't even make sense. The fourth tail. Why would you have three, let alone a fourth tail? We've had a succession of terrible names. I mean, just the pits. I feel like this didn't work right last time. I feel like I was not... I could have dropped one of these. Let's sort by quality. Let's drop the Maquis out of there. And let's put in... House of Quark, baby. Do we do that? Oh, is that getting too crazy? Is that flying too close to the sun? Let's do it. Let's do it. I think we're gonna be okay. I think we're gonna be okay. Even with 4 and then that one, I think this is gonna work out just fine. Oh yeah, we're killing it. No problem at all. Shake it, Cisco. It's got some moves there. Yeah, that worked out just fine. Just fine. All good. Oh, did the attitude switch? Attitude switch.
The weird part of the night. You're with Shady
Flat Earth from outer... Oh, all my outer space songs. No! No! How can you people like the Flat Earth in real life and in this game? No! Okay. Alright, listen. It is what it is. Alright, that's definitely going to put a dent in our playset. That's for sure. Thankfully, we kind of got off outer space a little bit here. Let me see what's going on here. In terms of our song list. Yeah. Okay, so Equilibrium is... Okay, let's go to quality here. The alternate is out. Crossover, Equilibrium. If wishes were horses. Listen, maybe we gotta... I mean... It's probably still going to do well just simply because just the sheer overpoweringness of the popularity, but maybe this is a good excuse not to use it now. We've still got lots of songs that we can use, but that puts a dent. That definitely puts a dent. I think it might be time to change him off outer space if anybody's still on outer space. Nope, nobody is anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Those are all the old songs that we did before we switched it, so... Okay, no problem. It just changed to Flat Earth, so I'm wondering whether we just make one of these guys a crazy Flat Earther just for the heck of it. No. You know, even in a game, I can't support the Flat Earth. That's just nonsense. If anybody is watching this video who likes my content, who enjoys this playthrough, and you believe in the Flat Earth, guys, come on, man. Come on, man. Just... Send me a message. I'll set you straight. This is just ridiculous. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. Let's... I mean, we've got nothing booked here, so let's get some practice. Actually, why have we got nothing booked? Come on, Hugo. I shouldn't have a couple of weekends here in a row where I've got time. Oh, no. Here we... This sounds exactly like Dax, does it not? In trouble with the law, and we have to pay to get her out of jail. All right. She's back. Jadzia. What are you doing? But that's okay. That's small potatoes at this stage of the game. More than worth it to have the galaxy's best drummer. Oh, I forgot to see shows. That's okay. I'd rather plow through and do some practicing. Okay, I guess there's no point practicing these songs because I'm not going to be playing them because of their low popularity. Alright, 1,000, 4,000, 3,000, 2,000. Okay, well, listen, it's filled up the next week. That's all fine. Do I try and write a song? I've got a couple of people with full inspiration and some mostly fulls, just because we're out of new songs right now. We're in a weird place for us. 35 is definitely a good start, but there's nothing here in the blues that helped that out. That's not ideal. Wow, we're doing... God, we got to go down to like a 12 to get anything half decent there. 28, 31. That's a 99. Is there any way that I could squeeze an extra point out of here? It doesn't look like it. But you know what? 99's good. 99's good. Listen, it's almost 100. It's almost 100. We can do let's make this one a medium. We'll make this one a medium. Medium energy. It's on education. And it is going to be... What do we got? What do we got? Meridian. So maybe it's like a geography-based song. Education, talk about meridians. Okay, I definitely want to save that 35. There's not much else I want to keep. I guess I'll keep that 20. I might as well. And we'll keep... I don't know, nothing really? There's nothing else in particular that's any good, I think, that I want to keep. I mean, that 19 maybe, but... we'll keep that just in case. I know I've got 21 there, but I've always got lots of good stuff here, so I'm not worried about it. That's a Benjamin. If it was a Keiko, I might bother, but... Alright, whatever. Okay, practice. At least we got something to practice now, so that's good. We'll get these ones up. Well, you know what? I'll practice these ones that I'm not going to do anyway, just because I might as well. It's not hurting anything. Yeah, okay. There we go, already halfway there. Let's remember to actually go see a show this weekend. All right, look at all these options. There has to be something good. Okay, there has to be something good. The Plastic Bead, Beat Beneath the Horn, Finger Against Decision, and the Spontaneous Princes. 4 misses. 4 swings, 4 misses. From Stiff Hospital. That sounds like a porn title. Beneath the Stretch. Also could be a porn title. Needle in the Berry. Oof, that could also be a porn title. Purpose During Family. No, that's... Listen, you got me. No. Okay. That's where... I should have read them all before I started going with that analogy. All right. Cheese is in the Price. The Fluffy Weight. Jelly in the Sea. Disband Beneath Crackhead. Ugh. Oh my god. Okay. There's a whole lot of nothing. Let's go see Disband Beneath the Crackhead. We'll go back to Guy's Pub. I mean, at the very least, we're getting a reputation up with Guy's. Or it could be Guy's Pub, if it's if the gentleman is of francophone persuasion. I mean, it seems somewhat unlikely in Leicester that it would be Guy as opposed to Guy, but hey, you never know. Education. How come none of you people were talking about Flat Earth before Flat Earth became popular? Oh, now you're talking about Flat Earth. How come nobody was talking about Flat Earth a week ago when I was checking? Ingrates. All right.
It's a nice, cool night. Perfect for cruising around with the windows down and the system up. Shady
Oh, we're already in Leicester. Of course.
Have a great...
Okay, we got a bunch of gigs coming up. We can try out some of the new songs and see if they're hits or misses. What do you got for me, Hugo? 35? I'll take it. I'll take it. I probably should keep that one up just in case. In case of emergency. Alright. Oh. Our gig is right here in Leicester. I've been streaming a ton this weekend. I've had, this is the third of 4 days off on this weekend for me. And I've been putting in a lot of time on Rust and on Evil Genius. And I'm probably going to do maybe some other stuff. I'm going to do probably Rust later on today, maybe. Attractive insurance and unique meetings. These sound like corporate gigs. So anyway, the point is, if you're interested in Rust or watching me play and fail at other games, just keep an eye open on the old Twitter account, or if you see a notification pop up on Twitch, if you're watching, just swing on by and say hello. All right, we're doing a 6 set, so we'll do Armageddon. We'll try out. These are 2 new ones here: Second Skin and Civil. Abandoned is new, and these ones actually have little bonuses, so I'm happy about that. We'll skip the alternate. We'll do Tribunal. Meridian's the other new one. Maybe we do this. Yeah, let's try that. Let's try that. Oh, I forgot how big it was. We probably shouldn't have used those where we needed to. From energy level perspective, I think we were a little... we didn't need 2 of those. We only needed 1 medium song for that. So, my bad on that one. My bad. Enjoyed, but not overjoyed. So...
in the air tonight. You're with Shady O'Grady.
Okay, up to Leeds.
On Stranded Radio.
Oh, this is going to be our big 40,000 gig one. Okay, so let's just double check the old... I think we're okay. Maybe I'll get some more t-shirts. Where do I got to go? Oh, I got to go up here for t-shirts. I mean, they're going to get used, so I'm not worried about it. You can't really... It's hard to over-purchase t-shirts. Again, this is where having different designs would come in handy. You have to decide which ones people are going to want. Patron City Build 122. Prepare to be frisked. That's a great slogan. Okay, now we need to get rid of some stuff here. This is not going to work out. So we're going to get rid of Meridian. And we're going to add in another fast song. I'm trying to think of any of these we haven't used yet. I feel like we've used all these. Right? Where's our most recent songs? Civil Defense and Second Skin we're doing. House of Quark. Yeah, we've already used these songs. So I mean, I'd do this one, but you know what? That's our play scale is a little low and the attitude isn't great. Do I use it on a 40,000? I think it's worth the risk. I think it's worth the risk. It's not going to do any worse than a regular song. Right? So I should have moved that medium down one, though. I wasn't really thinking. But that's okay. Yeah, I mismanaged that a little bit, but that's okay. How does our popularity not go up? That's ridiculous. I guess we needed a better set. Look at that. We got almost 1,400 Terok Nor fans in the crowd. That's good. Made a bunch of money. Money. All good. Lots of inspiration. Lots of happiness. Song wasn't relating to song's attitude. High. Oh, even look at that. Even a 2-star. Maybe I need to not start using that one. That's maybe not the slam dunk that I thought it was.
It's Shady O'Grady doing the night.
We got some level ups again.
Standard
Perfect.
Radio. The phones are busy tonight. Here's one by request.
Excellent. Everyone's full up on inspiration, but I got no time off. Hugo's keeping us hopping, baby. We got no time. No time. I'm going to chauffeur it over there, man. There we go. The Repulsive Cloud and the Hopeful Countries. Again, not great names. Not great names. Okay, let's rethink our set list here. We'll definitely do Armageddon Game. We'll definitely do Second Skin. And we'll definitely do Civil Defense. So, those are no-brainers. We will do The Abandoned. And we'll do Tribunal and Meridian. And The Search. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and we can do House of Quark, of course. Or you know what? Let's put Blood Oath in. And let's see. I guess we got to put in the Maquis. Okay, let's see if that works. I think that might be okay. Even though we haven't got a low energy, I think we might be all right. Famous last words. I think we might be all right. Oh, maybe we're not going to be okay. Oh, no, yeah, that was a terrible idea. I've made a horrible mistake. Well, I mean, it's going to turn out okay, but that wasn't the correct method. I should have put in a low energy song for that first one, then I would have been all right. I just needed to get back up there. If that was a crowd, if that was like a 3,000 crowd or a 4,500 crowd or whatever, it would have been fine, but because it's a 1,000, it burns through the energy. Burns through that energy too quickly, so. And again, no big hits. No big hits.
It's the weird part of the night. You're with Shady
All right.
O'Grady on
We'll have
Stereo
this.
Radio.
We'll have the set list
Doing
mastered
my part to keep things
at some point.
weird.
Hopeful Countries. They got a gig coming up. 750. No. I only do 1,000+ gigs now. I'm big time. Hugo. Speaking of which, look at this. Hugo knows what's up. Hugo doesn't come at us with that 750 gigs anymore, mostly because I've ordered him not to. But still, it's the principle of the thing. Jeremy Burnett Theater, Decent Sass, and the Gentle Sheep. Decent sass. Like, sassy, like not great sassy, but like decent sass, you know what I mean? Like it's not terrible sass, but it's decent, it's fine. It's okay, I guess, you know what I mean? It'd be like if you were seeing a concert by Sass Jordan, but she was like just getting over a cold. You know what I mean? She's a professional. It's not going to be terrible. She doesn't have the cold anymore, but she's not at 100%. You know what I mean? So you're not getting 100% awesome Sass Jordan content. You're getting decent sass. Decent sass. Shout out to Sass Jordan. Remember Sass Jordan? You probably don't remember Sass Jordan. You should remember Sass Jordan. Go look at Sass Jordan. All right. Now that we've got our required Sass Jordan content out of the way, let's, what do we got here? Okay, let's get rid of the Maquis, and we're going to throw in the wire. We're going to go skadoosh, skadoosh, skadoosh. Let's try that. That's probably going to work out better. Let's see. Let's test that theory. How big's the crowd size? 4,000? Ironically, because it's 4,000, I might have been able to get away with the other one, but I think this is still going to be ideal. I think it's still probably the best way to go. Yeah, we're fine. We're fine. We're doing well. If anything, I could have gone harder. I could have taken out another one of those medium songs. Oh, we got to level up from somebody.
It's a nice, cool night. Perfect for
Jadzia.
cruising around with the windows down and the system up. Shady O'Grady here, saying, have a great night.
All right. Map. Zip back down to Wales. The country, not the animal. 2,000. I'm so torn on Hugo. Like, I don't know if we're at a point where we should be trying to upgrade from Hugo. I'm just terrified that we're going to get the next guy and he's going to be either worse or at least like the same, right? If I'm not going to get substantially better gigs, I'd rather just keep Hugo. He's earned it. He's earned it. All right, Gather Beside the Apple. I don't know why you'd bother. Chubby Self. Listen, that's hitting a little close to home. You don't need to get so personal, Rising Star 2, with these names. Listen, I've been trapped at home in COVID. Don't start giving me grief, Rising Star 2, with the Chubby Self nonsense. Thank you very much. All right. I think that's what we were doing. Oh no, I picked it. I still kept If Wishes Were Horses. I was gonna redo that one. Oh well. Oh well. Not ideal. Not ideal, but that's okay.
I could feel the magic in the air tonight.
Okay, we can finally
Shady O'Grady.
zip home for a quick moment to cash in some of this inspiration. Hopefully get another song out there. We'll check and do a couple of emergency repairs, see what the deal is, what's going on, what's in bad shape. fail completely. That works too. All right, 40 new ideas. Look at this. We got 31s, we got 35s, we got all sorts of options. This is, again, the 20s are going to be our limiting factor. So let's try and work from... Yeah, we've got nothing there. What about this one? There we go. And then I can do a 35. That's a positive thing. 20 and 19. That's a 94. That's not what I want out of a 35, if I'm being honest. But I don't think I have a much better option. I could do a 31 and a 19. There we go. Now we get to 100. Beautiful. Education. Okay, let's... Oh, sorry, we're doing quality, not play skill, sorry. Let's do a low. We'll do a low. Meridian was the last one. We'll do a low energy, so we've got at least one 100 level low energy song. All right, what do we got over here in this? Low energy song. We are at Defiant. The Defiant, I gotta say, one of the cooler ships. It was an interesting ship because it was in Star Trek. Because a lot of times in Star Trek they focus you've either got shuttlecrafts or these little dinky things that suck. They're just functional. They just get you from one place to another for the story, right? So it's not a big deal. Or you have the big, huge Galaxy class ships, or the big, the big ships, right? Defiant was great because it was meant to be just like a small, like a fighting ship, right? So it was a big ship, but compared to like the Enterprise or something, not so much. You know what I mean? It was a cool design. I liked it. Not my favorite Star Trek class ship, but it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Okay, we got to get to London. The Gentle Sheep. Venue capacity 50. Are you kidding me? Gentle Sheep. Don't you know who we are? We are Terek Nor. Go on, get out of here. Get out of here. We're not gonna. We're not gonna slum it on a 50 gig at this stage of our career. Are you crazy?
I love that song. Shady O'Grady here playing your local favorites. Check out this killer track.
All right. We might, in terms of the manager, I've been thinking about it in the back of my head here. And I feel like maybe we'll keep Hugo until the third album drops. Right? See how the third album does. And, because after the third album, we're going to look at potentially changing locations, right? So if we move to London, or if we wind up moving to Germany or something like that, then maybe we'll get a local, we'll change our manager to get a local guy. Right, once we're out of Leicester, then we can move to a new manager, and that might be appropriate. And then I don't feel bad about dropping Hugo. It's just like, look, Hugo, you're a Leicester guy. You stay here in Leicester and manage the local scene, and we're going to move on to bigger and brighter things, right? So I think that's maybe what we'll do. All right, the Hanging Summer and Refer During the Scissors. What do you... We have had such terrible luck
here. I could use a good
on song
workout.
names lately. It's
You
unbelievable.
in the pit.
Okay, here again. Let's get rid of the Maquis. Let's get House of Quark in there. Let's try this. Listen, I love me some House of Quark, so we'll see if we can't plug that song a little more. All right. Ooh, why is that not going up so much? We didn't gain a lot of energy off of that the Abandoned. Oh, that kind of screwed us a little bit. Oh. Yeah, that didn't work. I don't know why we didn't gain very much on the abandoned. That's really strange. They liked it. I don't know why that didn't. We barely gained any. I guess I needed to have a low energy in there, I guess, but that's strange.
It's Shady O'Grady.
Oh well.
Doing the night shift on Stranded Radio. The phones are busy tonight. Here's one by request.
Brody Acker. This is going to be, I think, a big 15,000 gig. So let's chauffeur it there. We're rich. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Play the gig. Okay, let's think about this one. It's a 15,000 seater. We're going to open with Armageddon. All right? Easy peasy. We're going to do Second Skin. We're going to do Civil Defense. We're going to do The Abandoned. Then we're going to... Maybe The Abandoned, because The Abandoned is popular, maybe they're using up more energy? Alright, it's possible they're using up more energy because they like the song, and so it's not saving as much energy. That's possible. But on a six set, I don't think it really matters right now. So we'll do the Tribunal, and we'll do the Search. Alright, let's try that. We'll try it. Who knows? It's hard to gauge. With these larger ones, I don't do enough 15,000 gigs, so it's hard to gauge what we need to do. But I think this is probably going to be okay. So far, so good. Yeah, I think that's the problem, is that because The Abandoned is a popular... it's popular right now because of Attitude. It's not gaining as much audience energy, which is good because they're spending more energy because they like the song, but it's bad because the point of putting those songs in there is to help get your energy back. But in this case, from an energy level perspective, it worked out well. The crowd, we're still not killing it. Again, it's so difficult to judge these things. Like, it's so hard to get for these larger crowds to get them maxed out in terms of their enjoyment. I haven't cracked the code yet after all this time. But listen, back to France. They love us in France too, I guess. Hugo, what do you got? A 3,000, a 2,000. I just feel like we could be doing more. I feel like we could be doing more of the 15,000 gigs, but maybe that's just me being arrogant. A diva. All right, let's try the same set, but in a 3,500 and see if that makes a difference. See what the difference is there. I think it might play better in this way in a 3,500. Yeah, I think that's going to work out well from audience energy. Audience interest, I mean, they're just, again, you know, we've got great songs. It's weird. It's almost like we were doing better when we had our crappy songs than we are with the good songs. But that's the key to a hit. We got to get hits. I wish that there was a way that you could, you know, in the way the hits pop up randomly, which I do like the idea that they are random and rare, so that is good. But I wish there was a way that you could maybe increase your chances of getting a hit. Now, I don't know what the math is already behind it, so maybe that already exists. But I would think that if you've got really high, you know, if you've got really high lyrics and you've got really high whatever, music, and you've got really high playing and all the rest of it, you know, there should be a greater potential of making a hit. Or if there was a way to just artificially just like put in a bunch of work and put in a bunch of money to like spend extra time writing it to make it a hit.
It's a nice, cool night, perfect for cruising around with the
food for thought.
The system up. Shady O'Grady here.
All right, our play skill is getting up really high now. Our stage presence is doing well, so all these things are going to be helpful. All right, up to Liverpool. Oh, just yesterday I was listening to Helter Skelter by the Beatles. That's such a good song. I was listening to some different cover versions of it, and there were some good cover versions of it. The Teenage Head cover version is pretty good. But you know what? None of them are as good as the original. Like a lot of times, you'll watch I'll watch covers of a band, and it's like, oh, these cover versions are so great. They're just amazing, you know, better than the original. But really, I mean, I'll take that original anytime, man. Weirdly, you can't do better than the Beatles, apparently. So, all right, a 12 set. We haven't done a 12 set in so long. Okay. God, I don't even know how to do a 12 set anymore. It's been so long. We'll do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's sort this out. Like this, maybe? Let's try that. I feel like that's not gonna work, but like I say, it's been so long since I've done a 12 set, I forget what works. And it's a 1500 capacity, which is a weird capacity. Let's just try it like this and see what happens. Who knows? Who knows? The worst that happens is catastrophic failure. So far, so good, but I feel like we're gonna lose. I feel like we're gonna run out of energy. I feel like we're gonna run out of energy. Yeah, the audience energy level is fading fast. But we powered through and got 93%. I could have optimized that to get 100, but come on, that's still pretty good. That's still pretty good. How can I complain? We lost a little bit on Quark, but that's okay. All right, let's see. All right, Keiko's coming along nicely. That's Bristol. There we go, Newport. God, this van's taking a beating. Egon Gerber Theater. The awful rule, the independent muscles. Oh, God, just terrible. Just terrible. Still the best name on the marquee. I need to reduce the brightness on this monitor over here. Because, man alive, it gets a little... It's hard to manage the lighting. I haven't quite figured out how to do lighting yet. I got the little backlight there, which is good. I got a light coming here on the old moneymaker, but I get light from the monitor. I got light from this monitor. I got a third monitor over on the other side. I got light coming from all over the place, and I haven't quite figured out how to master all of this yet. I'm not quite at pro streamer level. I haven't put in the investment to get like really super good lights either, so that's part of the problem. But the biggest issue is light bleed from monitors. So I don't know how to manage that yet. But anyway, you can see. That's the important thing. I'm not completely washed out. All right. Where was our last 6 set? We'll just do that one again. That's fine. That's good enough. Sorry for the distraction, guys. I've got Easter-related family texts I'm trying to also deal with at the same time. So, We're multitasking on this stream. We're multitasking on this stream. I apologize if I'm distracted.
It's Shady O'Grady.
All right. Have I got a gig?
Radio.
Have I got a...
The phones are busy tonight. Here's one by request.
A 4,000. Thank you, Hugo. A 1,500. I'll take it. I'll take it. I don't feel like driving all the way there. We're going to chauffeur it. That's the advantage of having money. The Outrageous Garden and the Sensuous Ices. Ooh, Sensuous Ices. That's ICES, I-C-E-S, and not ISIS. Not sensuous isn't the word that comes to mind when thinking of the other one. So, all right. I forget if that was successful or not, so we'll just do it. I could have actually checked the percentage if I was smart, but I am not, so I did not. Yep, no, I screwed up again. I should have put in the... This is the one that I needed to put the low energy song right there for the abandon. I think we still might be okay, though. Yeah, I think we're alright. We're fine. Still 60 plus. I'm happy about it.
It's the weird part of the night.
Okay, let's head back home to Leicester.
I'm doing my part to keep things weird.
All right. Let's take. I want to take a quick leak at our quick look at our popularity. Our popularity is decreasing. I mean, I know we haven't had an album out, but come on, man. Like, what am I supposed to do? I can't, That's actually a little bit annoying, because on the one hand, like, I get it. Like, if you haven't had an album out in a while, your popularity is going to go down a little bit, but then don't force me to have to wait a year to get my next album out. Right? Like, I can't release an album while I'm under contract, and the contract lasts for a year. That's a whole year, so I automatically my popularity is going. It's hard to kind of keep that momentum going on popularity. I'm always going to have a spike in popularity when an album comes out, and then it's going to slowly decrease until the next one. So it's hard. Like again, so like, and it's only March. We can't release this album for months still. So what's my popularity going to be at by the time the album releases? I'm going to be right back where I started from. How am I going to make progression? Right? And there was another point as well that I've completely forgotten. So there's that as well. Oh, my brain just short-circuited there. I just derped out. Okay. Yeah, I don't know how to fix this problem, because there's no... Yeah, I remember the other point now. Is that I'm not sure how else to increase your popularity. You know what I mean? I'm playing big gigs. I'm working constantly. Look at this calendar. I'm out there every day, all the time, doing this stuff, and I just can't seem to get that popularity increasing. Because it's only March. By the time this comes out, these could well be down to like 15, 14 and stuff like that. So if you do a longer tour after the release, okay. Oh, 4 months. Oh, wow. Yikes. That's a long-ass tour. Yeah, I guess. I mean, I just, it's a little tricky. It's a little tricky. I mean, I could go on another tour just for fun anyway right now, but maybe we'll get him looking, because when's the next release? August. So I don't even have to start worrying about this until July, to be honest. Like, I mean, it's not going to take me all that long to record the songs. So the longer I wait, the better, because I've got a better chance of getting better songs in there. But in the interim, I'm just trying to... I don't even necessarily need to grow my popularity during that time. I just want to try and keep it from going back down to the same levels it was at when I released my last album, you know? So I guess maybe that's the trick. I got to work harder after that album comes out. I tend to kind of like, as soon as that album's out, I do a quick tour, and then I'm like, okay, what's going on with the next album? But I really got to try and milk it a little farther. So, all right, well, let me see. Maybe if we've got March basically all booked up, maybe we'll do an April tour, right? Let's get the manager booking an April tour. Just for fun. Okay, April tour, we'll get that going to... We'll do like a 2.5 week tour. I don't want to go too crazy, so... Yeah, like, I mean, in real life, I mean, they, you know, bands break up because they're trapped together on tour for like 6 months after an album every time. And then it's a brutal cycle for real bands, because especially for these popular bands, right? Because you release an album, it becomes, you know, it gets a certain amount of yeah, Julian's gone. You get a certain amount of success, and then you tour like a crazy person for like 6-7 months, and then you have like 2 weeks off or whatever for your family, and then you're right back in the studio getting ready for that next album, right? With all the material and stuff you've accumulated over the tour, you know, songwriting ideas and what have you. And then you're writing the songs, and then you're in the studio, and then you release that next album, and you're right back out there. So, but I mean, I guess it's what you got to do. You got to strike while the iron's hot, I suppose. Okay, we are going to do this though. Let's see. Let's go to the continent for this bad boy. We already did Germany. So we could either do, oh, sorry, that's the wrong one. I don't want to do starting city. I want to do area limitations. We could either do Germany again, but let's do France. Let's do a French tour. Let's do a French tour. And the starting city is obviously not going to be Leicester. Let's have the starting pit. We'll start there, because we've done a bunch of gigs there, so we'll start there. No, we don't want England and France. We want just France. Just France. And we're going to be touring with Lights in the Water. Very exciting. What are we going to call this one? What are we going to call this one here? I'm trying to think of something French. Was there a French character on Deep Space Nine? I'm blanking on it now. Oh, here's what we're gonna do. He's not French, but he's a wonderful, wonderful character. The Morn tour. Everybody loved Morn. If you're a DS9 fan, you remember Morn. He was I forget the name, Lurians? What was I forget what race he was, but he was the dude at the bar all the time. He was a background extra who became a huge cult hit character. Tour task has been assigned. Oh, and actually, you know what? I think I downloaded a Morn picture. So when we make our banner for the tour, we can actually have Morn right on there. All right, beautiful. I'm excited about the Morn tour. I feel like the French are gonna really like him. All right, let's just do a little bit of practice here on some of these. Oh, she's used up her one, so today that's fine. Let's do some practicing. We do have the new song here. Whoa, hang on. There we go. We'll just keep these ones up to snuff a little bit. For no reason, half of them I don't use. That's why they're running out of practice, but I did remember to download the pics, but I had mentioned early, I did remember to download them, but I forgot to upload them to the game, so I am going to have to go back to the main camera while I do that and sort around through all of figure out where the heck I put it in my computer, so that is the downside. So it's not, like I say, it's progress of a sort, but still not very bright. But that's okay. All right, let's take a look at this Morn tour. Let's see where we're at here. Oh God, now I'm gonna try and have to. Now it's It's one thing when I mispronounce the German names, right? Because, like, I'm not German. I have no German history. I live in Canada. I've never been to Germany. There's no reason why I should be able to pronounce German names correctly. So if I, if I mispronounce a name, no one's going to care. But living in Canada, I should be able to pronounce these French names. And so people are going to get mad at me. Lille? Douai? Dunkirk, that's easy. Rouen? Béthune? I know that's a B because it's an accent aigu, as opposed to an accent grave. Angers. I believe that's Angers. Valenciennes. Amiens. Amiens? Paris, that's easy. Paris, sorry, not to Paris. Tours. Orleans. Le Mans. Rennes. Nantes. You know what? Poitiers. Okay, you know what? And a bunch of French places that I'm mispronouncing. So my apologies to all Quebecers and French people who may be watching. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I try on the French. It's been a long time since high school, man. I try. Considering the fact that I barely get an opportunity to use my French, it's all right. Okay. Anyhow, now that I'm done apologizing to the French. Okay. I accidentally pressed on this, but that's okay because we can actually. There we go. Photo album. Okay. So we don't have to worry about that. We will do a banner for that, but we'll do the banner closer to the actual tour date. That's fine. For now, do I have a gig today? Yes, I do. I lost track of where I was. We got to go to Birmingham. I mean, we did the German tour, and it didn't help one little tiny bit in terms of our popularity, but that's okay.
Shady O'Grady here on Stranded Radio. You know, the thing I love about living
Moaning
in the city,
Brother, ew.
there's always something going on.
Come on, game.
Our live music scene is on fire.
Come on, man.
Here's a local rock song.
Let's get rid of the Maquis and let's put in the Wire. Let's try that. I probably could get rid of another one of these. That's okay. I feel like I should have got rid of another one of those mediums. We'll see if I'm right. I need hits, man. The audience interest, even though I've got really good songs, man. Oh, Trudeau. Give me my, where's my, come on, Justin. Where's my vaccine shot? Let's go. I get so mad as a Canadian. I mean, not mad. Mad is not the right word. But here's the thing. America was a complete mess during all this COVID stuff under Trump. They've got their act together last minute under Biden, thank God. But, you know, a complete mess. Do you know what I mean? We were up here being diligent from the jump. Do you know what I mean? We had good support from the government. I've been working home for a year. We've all been trying our best for the most part, except for some crazy people and Alberta probably. Okay, but we've been trying. We've been doing good. We've been doing our part. We've been solid, responsible, science-respecting citizens. Okay? America, it's been spring break for a year and 500,000 people dead and a complete mess, right? And now there are way more. I see all these Americans who have been doing nothing for a year and they've been vaccinated already. And here I am. I've been trapped in my house for a year. I'm still waiting for my vaccine, man. It's unfair. It's like watching someone get busted for cheating on a test and they still get a higher mark than you. You know what I mean? It's just not, it's not fair. But listen, what are you going to do? Listen, hey, if I wasn't trapped in the house, I wouldn't have started a Twitch channel. Let me tell you that. I'd thought about it for ages and never bothered to do it. But after being trapped in the house for like, I think probably about 6 months by the time I started my channel, I was like, I can't take it anymore. I'm just sitting here playing video games and talking to myself like a crazy person. I need to put a camera in front of me so they don't take me away, you know? So I am thankful for that. There has been silver linings to this whole situation. But I am eager for it to be done. I want to go to Rolsan. I want to go to Rolsan. Chinese restaurant. Listen, if you live anywhere near Toronto, Ontario, Canada, you go down to Chinatown. You go to Spadina. They changed locations, but it's still on Spadina, I believe. All right. You go to Rolsan. Okay, but it's important. Okay, hang on. I gotta go to the main camera for this. Listen, Rolsan's serious business. All right. Here's how you eat Chinese food at Rolsan. Okay, this is what happens. Okay, you go out to a bar with some friends and you get loaded. Okay, and not just like, hey, I've had a few beers. No, you get like, I can barely walk loaded. All right, then you stumble. Don't get an Uber. Don't wimp out. You stumble your way to Rolsan. How will you find Rolsan? You need somebody in the party that can find Rolsan. That's the important thing, okay? You get there, no matter how drunk you are, they will seat you if you're being polite. They're beautiful people. It's crowded all the time. And they'll sit you down at a big round table, and then food magically appears, and it is the greatest tasting thing you've ever had in your entire life. Now, does it taste that good because every time I've gone there, I've been... Could be. But it's still a wonderful experience. It's a wonderful experience. It's a great place. So there's a free advertisement for Rolsan Restaurant in Toronto. Okay. There we go. I didn't mean to take a break from this video game for an unpaid ad for a Chinese food restaurant in a place that's probably hundreds of miles away from where you're living. But that's how important it is to me. That's how relevant it is to my life. It's the greatest food of all time. All right, where are we going now? We got to go back home. Now that that's done. Now that everyone watching this on YouTube in the future has turned off the video or skipped. You're stuck in your out there. Yeah, I mean, it sucks being stuck out here. I mean, it's like for me, you know, oh, you know what? Pearson, when you're in Pearson, you're not even in Toronto. They call it Toronto International Airport, like at Pearson, but you're not in Toronto at all. You got to fly into Toronto, into the island, and then you're in Toronto. If you're flying into Pearson, you're getting out in Malton. That's where I grew up, in that area back in the day. That's Mississauga. You're still like an hour's drive from Toronto even if you step foot out of Pearson. So don't feel too bad about it. Right outside of Pearson, there's a hot lot of nothing. You're right in the middle of the suburbs and industrial parks, and it's just, I mean, it's not a good representation of the city. Whereas if you fly into the island, it's actually quite nice, because the island's nice. You take a little ferry and you're right downtown. You can see the CN Tower as you're flying in. Like, flying into the island is the way to go if you're going to be flying into Toronto, for sure. If you're able to make it work. It's obviously a much smaller airport. But yeah, Toronto, listen, I love Toronto. Toronto's a great city. So I can't complain. Yeah, like it's honestly, like, it's like I've kind of missed that too, because I don't live in Toronto proper. I live in the surrounding area, and I haven't actually had a chance to get into Toronto for the entire lockdown. So, you know, I kind of miss it. I kind of miss it. All right. Practicing. All right, off to Bristol. Oh, before I forget, let's get the manager back to doing something. I think I want to pop that up even a little more because let's do 1500. Let's do 1500. Yeah, I got sidetracked there with a little bit of local news for everybody who's not in Canada or in Ontario or in Toronto, but still, we're back on track. State Theater, the Thoughtful Pipe. Okay, finally, we have a decent name, the Thoughtful Pipe. It makes me think fondly of my grandfather who smoked a pipe. I had one grandfather who smoked a pipe, which was amazing. I mean, it's not amazing because it's a terrible habit. It's a terrible habit, but smelled super nice when we were smoking the pipe. We were all very excited about it. And then I have my other grandfather who just smoked cigarettes, but which is not nearly as cool. But the cool thing is that he had one of those like those machines where you make your own smokes. You know, where you stuff the tobacco in and then you go ka-chunk ka-chunk and you pull the thing through. And as kids, he would let us make cigarettes for him, which is probably not a good idea. But oh my God, that was so much fun. We would be there like 7 years old, like making cigarettes out of this cigarette machine. It was just very satisfying when you'd stuff all the tobacco in there and just go ka-chunk ka-chunk like a credit card reader, and then a cigarette would pop out. It was amazing. So don't smoke, obviously, everyone. But listen, it's not good that cigarettes are a little bit cool and smoking is a little bit cool, but it kind of is. Just don't do it. There's lots of things that are cool that you shouldn't do, right? Base jumping is cool. I'm not going to do base jumping either, right? So there you go. You get Rising Star. Here's where you get in the channel. Here's where you get in the channel. You get Rising Star 2 gameplay, okay? You get Star Trek trivia. You get Chinese food restaurant reviews. You get Toronto tourism advice. And you also get straight talk on smoking. This is a full service stream. All of your informational needs are met.
You're with Shady O'Grady, listening to the sounds of the night on Stranded Radio.
Yeah, I mean, back in the day, everybody smoked. Like, if you go back to the 60s and 70s, everybody, especially like the 50s and 60s, if you go back that far, everybody smoked. Everybody smoked. Because they were hiding the fact that it caused cancer. And then for a long time after they released that it did cause cancer, everyone's like, yeah, but, you know. It's only kind of in the last little while, I think, that people are like, no, for real, cancer sucks. So let's stop doing this now. Whenever I see anybody under 30 smoking, I'm like, how dumb are you? How dumb are you? How dumb are you? It's a terrible. I mean, it literally will kill you, you know? Yeah, doctors also supported leeches for a very long time. Listen, I have mad respect for doctors. I have a few friends who are doctors, if I have to be honest with you. Not a humble brag, but I do know a couple of doctors. And, they're very nice people. They're very intelligent. They're very well trained. They know what they're doing. But at the same time, there's certain things, but I mean, they're still people. You know what I mean? I know a lot of really smart people who are really dumb, you know? And it's just the fact that you're in a job where you need to have a high degree of specialization, you need to be very smart. It doesn't mean that you're smart in everything, right? That's why a guy like Ben Carson in the States, right? Ben Carson is a world-renowned, like, what is he, a neurosurgeon or something? Like, he's a brilliant, brilliant surgeon and doctor, right? So you can't say he's an idiot, right? But if you didn't know he was a neurosurgeon, you would think he's the dumbest guy on the face of the earth whenever you hear him talk. And he doesn't know anything about anything besides neurosurgery, right? Or you get like a guy like a Jordan Peterson. Don't even get me started on Jordan Peterson, all right? But the guy's a doctor. He's a professor. He knows his stuff when it comes to psychology. Fine, no problem, right? But his hot takes on everything else from philosophy. Yeah, I mean, I have issues even with the psychology, but you know, his takes on politics and his takes on religion, his takes on philosophy are just completely batshit. They're just complete nonsense. You know what I mean? But people think, oh, well, he's a doctor, so he must know. He's a doctor of psychology, right? He's a doctor of psychology. I got a BA in psychology. Does that mean that I'm also smart in math? Clearly not. Anybody who's watched the stream knows that is not the case, right? I'm dumb as a sack of hammers, right? But I've got a university degree, so it doesn't make any difference. Just judge people by how, you know, if you want to, don't judge person by their resume, or don't judge person by their occupation. If you want to know whether someone is smart or not, see how they treat other people, and see what arguments they're making, right? You don't need to have a doctorate in a subject in order to make an intelligent, have an intelligent discussion about it, or have a well-informed opinion about it. But just because you do have an area of by the same token, having an area of expertise isn't a guarantee that you're going to have an intelligent thing to say about that area, right? So just look at everyone's individual expertise, right? Like, again, with this COVID stuff, I'm getting off on a rant here. I'm sorry, everybody, but when you get to this this COVID stuff, do you know what I mean? Like, you know, so many people were just discounting doctors altogether. I mean, every doctor was like, no, hello, this is dumb. And they'd find some crackpot out in Podunk who says, actually, vaccines cause autism or something. You know what I mean? And then everyone's like, I mean, like, it's just like, guys, just like, science is a process. It's not 100%, but if you're going to disregard a doctor's advice on medical stuff, there should be some reason for that. It's not that a doctor can't be wrong about medical stuff. I'm sure it happens every single day. But if you have a preponderance of doctors all making the same suggestion, and you're choosing not to listen to it, is that the smartest thing? We're not saying 100%. Maybe you are right. Maybe all those doctors are wrong and you are right. But what's more likely, right? Which is the smarter way to live your life? So, but, well, I mean, agreed. You know what I mean? There was that thought that, like, all these people who are not going to take the pandemic seriously and vaccinations seriously are just going to wind up dying off. But unfortunately, I find that a lot of those people, you know, muddled through, but gave it to a bunch of other reasonable people, right? Net, I don't think we're any better from it, you know? And like I say, even though people are dumb, I don't want the dumb people to die either. You know what I mean? Like, listen, I didn't like Trump one bit. You know what I mean? Not a little bit. But did I want Trump to get, when he got COVID, was I hoping he died? No, of course not. Of course not. Nobody should. That's the whole point, right? That's the thing about, because I'm very lefty in my politics, and the hardest part about being lefty in your politics is the recognition that you are fighting hard to help your enemies as much as yourself. Do you know what I mean? Because if you're an American and you're fighting for, say, Medicare for all, right? That's not just Medicare for all for, you know, for your friends and for your family, and it's for everybody. It's for, you know, if you're some neo-Nazi militia guy living in the, you know, in the woods in Virginia, you know what? You get Medicare for all too. You know, these people fighting tooth and nail to fight, like, student loan, making your student loans get paid off. Do you know what I mean? That goes just as well to, you know, they're going to get that benefit too, right? The people who are fighting it, when, you know, if they lose that fight, right? Or a $15 minimum wage, right? All the people making $7.25 inexplicably supporting politicians who are fighting tooth and nail to keep them from getting $15 an hour. When they lose that fight, those people are going to benefit from their failure, if that makes any sense. And that's the hardest thing about being a lefty is you have to kind of, like, wrap your head around that. You have to kind of, like, compartmentalize that and just think, listen, it's get everybody vaccinated, help everybody out, and that means there's going to be some awful, terrible, horrible people who are going to get benefit from it. But that's worth it if it means that everybody gets benefit of it, because we're looking for what's fair and not what's beneficial to us, and that's the big difference. Okay. Now, I mean, if people were tuned out by my Chinese restaurant review, there's no one watching. There's no one left. Fuck, it's you and me. We're the only people. We're the only people left now. We're alone. We're alone. Nobody has continued to watch this at this point after this rant. I'll have to edit this video so I can put a little warning like click here to skip political rant. Well, listen, I'm a very lefty person. I have very strong opinions on politics and on public policy and on things like that. I don't feel the I try to temper talking about it. A, because it's a game channel. Nobody wants to hear all this nonsense, right? And B, you know, like I have a work and a job and all the rest of that stuff, and I don't want to get in trouble and stuff like that by being, you know, too out there with what I say. I don't want to cross a line or something like that, and then I'm gonna get in trouble, right? You know, I got bills to pay here, right? So I try to temper it, but it's I'm biting my tongue. I'm biting my tongue all the time, constantly. All right. Anyway, enough of this. Enough of this. You guys are here to watch a fake Star Trek band succeed in an indie band simulator game, and that's exactly what you're gonna get. It's exactly what you're gonna get. Hugo, have you got some work for me? No, I thought it was Hugo. Bait and switch. I'm not paying a 350 gig. Come on, get out of here. Get out of here with that. Get out of here with that nonsense. Okay, I have got him booking gigs, so he is actually looking, so that's fine. I thought I forgot to do that. All right. Yeah, the best DS9 Racing Star. I can definitively say, I can't say for sure that I have the best Rising Star 2 content on the internet. I feel like I'm up there. It's a small pool. I feel like I do a pretty good job. But I can 100% guarantee you that this right here that you are watching is the greatest Star Trek themed Rising Star 2 content that you will ever see, unless you like my previous playthrough better. But this channel is your source. Do you like Star Trek? Do you like Rising Star 2? This is the only place to get this kind of content. The only place. So, for those 3 people who are looking for that content, you're welcome. Where am I going? I'm going to Sheffield, England. Sheffield, England. Sheffield. All right. Stu's Discount Music. God, I feel like I need to go back to the garage. Every time I get the van fixed up, I go on a trip somewhere and it says that it's terrible. Okay, what do we got? During the jelly, terrible. Outspeak of chance, that's not even English. This is terrible. This is terrible. It's like they just stuck real bands and put them into Google Translate and then and just let it go. I'm just gonna use the same one. I'm just gonna use the same one. Look at the energy. Look at the energy on Cisco. Look at him. Look at the footwork. Excellent.
It's Shady O'Grady doing the night shift.
We are ready to write some songs.
Here's one by
I mean, it drives me crazy that I've written so many songs and I'm getting no hits. No hits. Ugh, okay. 3,000. I'll take it. Thank you. Thank you, Hugo. I'm gonna be sad to see Hugo go. We're gonna have to do a little tribute to Hugo. We're gonna have to pour one out for our homie when it comes time. but his time will come. We can't. We're gonna have to move on from Hugo when we move to the new city. But where will that new city be? Will it be London? Will it be Germany? Will it be somewhere different? Okay, let's write a song. 5 albums, nothing more than 3 stars. Well, listen, man. I every time I feel like I've kind of got it figured out a little bit how to get this game, how to work this game, I'm proven wrong time and time again. So I don't know what's going on. That's not what we need. That's what we need. Then we'll try that. We're getting hot garbage here. 30. No. That's not going to work. It's the 20s that are killing us. We really don't have a whole lot going on here. We got a 20, we got a 29, a 26, but then like a 6. That's not going to help us any. All right, let's just stash a few. Have we got anything that we can stash? Is there anything even worth stashing? Nothing. Nothing. Not a sausage. I mean, we're not far from $1 million in the bank at this point here. I was saying that I was going to move after the album, but really, we're going to have so much money. We could move right now if we wanted to. But conceptually, I think I want to just concentrate. I don't want to spend all of our money on a move, and then, you know, I want to make sure. I mean, I'd rather have way too much money when it comes time to do the album, and just pull out all the stops, than to, you know, move and then be struggling a little bit. So that's all right. Listen, we'll stay in our crappy apartment for another couple of months. It's no problem. I haven't looked in this playthrough, but I mean, I could 100% move into a much nicer place right now in a bigger market easily. It's not a problem. But I want to make sure that by the time that it comes time for me to record the album, that I have enough money to do all the production I want to do. And I want to be able to make sure I have all the, you know, max out all my instruments and all my stuff. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I mean, I won't be able to get all the houses in all the markets, but I'm getting up into that, and that's what I mean, right? If it was only going to be like 500,000 to move to a new place, I'd consider it, because then by the time August rolls around, I'll have made up a lot of this money. But I feel like it's going to be much more than that. So better to wait until after the album drops, because once that album drops, it's clearly going to be a #1 hit, obviously, right? And then we're going to be just rolling in cash. We're going to have private jets, you know, solid gold Rolls Royces. Rolls Royce is a difficult word, a difficult thing to say. Rolls Royce. Everyone right now, take a moment and say Rolls Royce 10 times fast to yourself and ask me if I'm wrong about that. I'll wait. It's fine. I'll do some practicing while we're doing. You go ahead and you let me know. Rolls Royce. All right. This is the only one we need to do right now. So we'll just keep practicing this new one. Maybe next time I'm in London, I'll take a little peek at the house prices just to see. There we go. That's all top billing. Let's I'm not going to see a show. We've already got everything all done here, basically. So let's just, for fun, we'll just practice these, I guess, for a day. Why not? All right. Off to Newcastle. I always lose Newcastle. Every single time. I apologize, anybody watching this from Newcastle. I'm sure it's a lovely city, I just can never find it. But in fairness, if I said find Moose Jaw, Saskatchewan, would you be able to find it? No. Awfully fun to say, though. Above Pump, Rebellious Card, and Terok Nor. Once again, we have the best name out of that bunch. By a country mile. Armageddon, Civil Defense, Second Skin. The Abandoned. Tribunal. And The Search. Let's try this. We'll see if this works. I didn't really look to see what the size. 3,500? Yeah, that should be fine. That should be fine. Very good, very good. Oh, Jedzia's finally out of finally out of something. Probably drumheads, that's my guess. Place your bets. Place your bets. Drumheads, sticks, cymbals. What is she out of? The only thing I know is where we're gonna get it fixed. Marty's Deluxe. I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna play this out until we're getting right before the tour. I'm gonna make the banner for the tour because that's fun, and then I think that's where we're gonna end the stream. So we're not ending the stream yet. We still got a ways to go here, but just as FYI, keeping everybody abreast of the situation. All right, if you guess drumheads, you win. Playing and writing music. Oh, I didn't get... Oh, what am I doing? I thought I was getting... Oops, I thought I was getting drumsticks, and I was getting... so I was buying 6 of them, but now I have like 1,000,000 drum heads. Well, listen, hey. That's fine. What about some stage presence ones? We got some +2. We'll get a bunch of those too. Sure, why not? Now we're going to look at some actual drumsticks. Let's see what we got. Couple stage presence ones. Nothing much. Okay, that's fine. Let's take a quick peek at everybody else first. We've still got lots of strings, so we're fine there. We still got lots of strings there. I think we're fine otherwise. I think we're in good shape. We're in good shape. All right, repairing. There we go. A level up for Kiro, but the perfect. I'm gonna put 1 up in repair just to get her to a nice even 50, because that 49 would have driven me crazy. Excellent. All right, practice. We got all week to practice. I got nothing booked. But I've got nothing really to practice. I've got no new songs. What's everyone's inspiration at? We'll just practice. I'm not gonna. I don't wanna risk it by. I don't want to risk it by going too early on the inspiration. I'll wait until after the weekend when I've got should be at full inspiration there. Hopefully by that point. So we'll just do some of this in the meantime. What do you got for me, Hugo? Oh, Hugo couldn't find anything. Hugo! Dude, your job's on the block, man. You can't be giving me these nothings. I mean, I know I made things a little harder for you by saying it has to be 1,500 or over, but come on, man. You gotta work that Hugo magic. Alright. Off the leads for a gig. Hugo, this better be good news. I just talked to you about this, Hugo. There you go. Okay. It's all better. All better. Off the leads. Did we change attitudes, or am I just imagining things? Just double check here. Destitution, flat earth, and atheism. Okay, so education is out and atheism is in. Alright, alright. I think Keiko has atheism, doesn't she? No, somebody has atheism. Nope, maybe I'm wrong. Oh, yes, there. Kira has atheism. Okay. All right. All right. Regan Ball oh no, it's a 12 set. It's gonna be a 12 set. Oh boy. Okay. I could just use the last 12 set I did, right? I got 93% on that one. I think that was fine. That worked out all right. I feel like I ran out of steam a little bit down here at the end, though, as I recall. But so maybe let's take out. Maybe let's take out the Maquis, and we'll put in, let's see, let's take out the Wire as well. We'll put in Defiant, try that one out, and then let's find another fast song. Crossover's got a negative right now for Outer Space, so we're not going to put that one in. God, do I got to go down here to like Rivals and Melora? Let's do Melora. That's a classic track. It's a Julian track. Let's throw that bad boy in there and see what happens. Was that what I was doing? Or no, I wasn't putting in a fast song. I was going to put in another slow one so I can put the Wire back in. I've confused myself now, I think. We're going to do... this. Let's try, that can't work. Okay. Whatever. It'll be fine. We'll sort it out. Okay, actually, you know what? I might have accidentally I might have had more accidental success. I think this actually might work. It's just crazy enough to work. Oh, I might run out. No, you know what? I think I'm okay. I'm cutting it close, but I think I'm all right. Oh, are we gonna get 100 set? Are we gonna get 100? Accidental success. Am I gonna screw it up at the end? No, 100%. There we go. There we go. Now, if that won't get my popularity up, what will? I just did a perfect set. I lost a little bit on House of Quark, but otherwise a perfect set. Look, I got a 5-star on Second Skin. They loved it.
It's a nice cool night. Perfect
all right.
for cruising around with the windows down and the
Let's head
up.
back to
Shady
Lester.
O'Grady here, saying, have a great night.
All right, these are just bouncing around the bottom here. Nothing to see. All right, now what are we doing on inspiration? Everyone's mostly full on inspiration. So let's try writing a song here. Okay, there's a 33. I like that. And then I got a 20. I got a 26 here. And then, oh, a 97. There's no way I can pump that up a little bit. I don't want to spend that 33 if I can't get up to... if I can't get up to 100. Okay, hang on. Let me see, can I build off this 33? I like that I was using a Keiko one in that one, though, because I do want to use some Keiko stuff. There's a Keiko one. 26. Boom. Nailed it. And it's a Keiko song, and it's 100. And it's about celibacy. All right, so what is next? Fascination. If it's about celibacy, that's almost a bit relevant, right? I can see that song in my head a little bit. We'll just make that a high energy song. It's fine. Nailed it. Okay. Can I write another song? Is there another hit in here somewhere? Probably not. 27. 19. No, that's not gonna go. 16? No, it's the same. Oh, they're all that unless I do an 8. So that's not gonna go. Okay, there isn't another song in there. Let's save a few things here. I think that's all the relevant. I think that's all the good stuff still in there. That's probably as good as it gets. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We got a new song out of it. I'm happy. We can practice that bad boy. Where is it? There we go. We'll just get a little punch up to that one. Okay. What do you got for me, Hugo? A 4,000? I will take it, sir. All right, thank you. Thank you for coming out. Very nice, Falk. Thank you. Happy Easter. All right. We're close to wrapping up anyway. I'm gonna get to the weekend, and then we're going to design the banner for the upcoming tour. And then if you want to see how the tour goes, you got to come back. You got to come back and see me on Tuesday. The assertive head. Improve for the sun. All right. Very weird. Very weird. What do we got? Not a 12 set. We're doing a 6 set. There we go. There we go. Alright, all very good. How am I doing on my merch? Actually, I haven't even checked that hardly all game. I'm fine. I got lots. I got lots. Let's go to the map. Let's head back to Leicester. Squeeze in another day of practice here before we finish up. Just get these all up to the top. Just for fun, even though I never play them. Never hurts. Never hurts to have more songs practiced than fewer. Okay, Liverpool. Dom Pulley Theater. Classic, a classic. There we go. Alright, so far so good. Should be fine. I don't think we're going to crack 70, but maybe. Oh, I was wrong. I was wrong. We just barely. Just barely. I'm happy to be wrong in that instance.
It's Shady O'Grady.
All right.
Doing the night shift on Stranded Radio.
Back to London.
Phones are busy tonight. Here's one by request.
Hugo, what do you got for me? 1,500? I don't know, man. I'm looking at homes for sale. All right, you know what? I'm not going to check all this right now. I'm tempted to, but I'm not going to check all this right now. Vivacious fruit. I'm trying to think of what types of fruit you would deem vivacious. Right? Like apples don't seem particularly vivacious. I wouldn't describe them as vivacious. Maybe a kiwi? Kiwi seems like it could be vivacious, right? Leave me a comment with your most vivacious fruit. Oh my god, alright. View the results. All good. We're full of inspiration, so maybe let's go home and write, before we do the banner, let's go home and write a song if we can. What do you got, Hugo? A 3,000? Yes, sir. Okay, let's try to write a song, then we'll do the banner, and then we'll call it quits. I keep almost stopping the stream, but we're not quite there yet. Alright. Big money, no whammies. What do you got for me? Nothing. Okay, that's not going to work. Let's try this. Now, I could do a song about outer space, but it's not great right now, so I could do the 22 and the 23 and a 15. We're at 87. Yeah, there's nothing really here. There's nothing really here. I think we'll just save that 28. And that's about it. There's not much else here going on, is there? I got a couple of 20s. That's not going to really do it. All right, that's it. That's it. Okay, let's go take a look at this banner. Let's go take a look at this banner. No, that's the wrong... That's the wrong button. That is the wrong button. Over here. I always lose Ed's printing. I don't know why. I always lose it. Almost there. Yeah, I've got... So, it's going to be the Morn tour. I believe I have at least one Morn Morn picture downloaded. I really hope so now, because I named the stupid thing the Morn tour, so if I don't have a Morn picture, I'm in trouble. Gig banner. Okay. Photo album. Okay. I'm going to need to import some images, because I did forget to do that, so in the meantime... You can take a look at my ugly mug. Hello, everyone. How are you? I hope you enjoyed the stream so far. Bear with me while I figure out where the heck I put all this stuff. Oh, God. Here we go. Why can I not find what I am looking for? We're getting there. Oh, 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 there we go. There we go. It's almost like I know what I'm doing. I don't know what I've already put in, so I don't know if I'm going to be doubling these up or what. I should have named these properly. Oh, God. I know I have a Morn one in here somewhere. Hang on. Let me find... Isn't this exciting content? You get to look at my face as I, in the background... fail to find a picture of Morn from Deep Space Nine. That's exactly the kind of quality you have come to expect from your good pal, your old buddy, Norm Can't Shoot. Okay. 1A4, 43A. Of course, that's of course what it should have been named. How did I miss it? This one is a Morn picture. We're gonna select it. And it's in. All right. Excellent. Now, I'll let you guys back over here. And now we are going to add a photo. We're going to put Morn. Look at Morn. Look at him. Wonderful. Okay, we'll have him over there. This we're going to pop up here. We're going to reduce the size. We're going to change the font. Was that the right font? No, it was a different font. It was a different font. I mean, we could pick whatever font we want, but for consistency. For consistency. Was it that one? No. This one. That's Teroknor. There we go. That's the one. Number 41. When I forget next time, someone please remind me that it's font 41. Okay, let's get that over here. Bring that up. Bring it down a little bit more. Teroknor. Okay, we're going to add some more text. Oops. Takes the caps lock off. Look at these rookie mistakes. This is unbelievable. Morn Tour. This we can put in a different font. We're going to put in a different font. We got to emphasize the Morn Tour. All right, let's find a cool font for Morn. We want it to stand out. I like that, but it kind of looks a little too similar to the other one. But you know what? That may not be so bad. That might kind of tie it in a little bit. So it's different, but it's not like crazy different. From a size perspective, I think it's going to fit nicely in there. Morn Tour. Okay, we got to have a different color for the Morn Tour. There we go. I don't know, guys. I think that's a winner. I think that's a winner. Teroknor, Morn Tour. Forget that other stupid band we're with. Nobody cares about them. Nobody cares about them. Do they have flags? They should have flags that you can put on here. If they did, I'd put a French flag on there so that we could let everybody know that we're in France. But there's no, they should have a, yeah, okay, there's a thing. On, we should be able to put flags on, we should be able to put country flags on here. There you go. Okay, excellent. Because I'm slightly anal, that's not quite centered, so we're just gonna just pooch that over there. Beautiful. Okay, we have Morn looking fondly at a tribble from the classic episode. All right, I am going to buy this banner. Yes. Morn Tour. So it means that when you come back and watch. Hang on, let's pop up here. Meet me at camera 2. Hello. Hello everyone. So when you come back next time on Trek Tuesday, I'm going to play again and we're going to go through our tour of France, the Morn Tour, and you're going to have Morn looking down lovingly onto Jadzia Dax from the banner in behind her, and it's going to be a beautiful thing. It's going to be a beautiful thing. Now, is this going to help our popularity in France? Are we going to become a French sensation? Probably not, but it'll be a fun little distraction. And listen, we're already up into April. It's only going to be a couple of months grind, and then we are getting into the period of time where we're going to have to start looking at getting this album cranked out. So we're going to have to I'm desperate to keep writing songs and trying to find a hit. I don't want to release this album sans hit, since we're going to France. Throw a little French in there for you. All right, we want to have a hit. So that is the focus. But listen, if it comes time to the end of the summer, we got to put out what we got to put out. And so if there's no hit, there's no hit. We just got to just do the best album that we can. At the same time, we'll still have a whole bunch of 100 quality songs. Even if they're not hit material, they're still, I mean, as good as we're going to, I literally can't do any better if I've got 100 songs. And my play skills are going up, so most of them are going to be 100 play skill. There's only so much a man can do. and I'm trying my best. We're going to get the best producers. Well, the producer we have to get is whatever they've told us to get. But we're going to get a producer, and we're going to do as high a quality as we can on all of them. I might throw 12 songs on there just to be crazy. I don't know what we're going to do. But I am determined to make this third album a success. It's not going to be a #1 hit, but I want to see a jump up in level for the band. All right? And I hope you're going to be here watching with me. I feel like my camera is getting all... Yeah, my camera feels like it's a little wonky today. All right. Anyway, thank you for joining. Thanks for listening to all my crazy tangents. And I'm very happy to see all of your comments and all of your likes and so forth like that on YouTube and so forth. So thank you very much for your support. I appreciate it very much. We are very close to affiliate. We're very close to affiliate on Twitch. So... hopefully we'll be getting some emotes and crazy stuff. So if you're not following me on Twitch, come on over to Twitch. Come check it out. It's fun to watch it live, right? You can come interact live with me. So when I'm going off on a tangent, you can say, "Hey, stupid, stop talking about Chinese restaurants and liberal politics, and let's get going here." And I'll veer back on track. All right. Thanks very much, guys. I will see you on Tuesday. Goodbye.